for Grand Finals to start right now of DreamHack Atlanta.
Okay, I like the little extended aerial presence from Astra right there to avoid the low hat. Dark Stance is applied. Nice duck, my god.
Yeah, Dark Stance has been a big majority of how Dragon ran through the entirety of the bracket this weekend.
Right.
Mostly going with the rushdown style, but you aren't able to do that too often against Gears because you have to be able to play him at mid-range, which the Heavenly Stance is much better at.
Frozen among time. Aerial combo pickup.
The fact that you have to stay there and watch as he just kicks your ass while you're like, all right, I guess I'll just hold this.
He's punching you in the kidneys and spine. You're watching like, oh god, I'm being adjusted worse than my chiropractor ever could.
You know, you ever had a problem where you're like, man, I wish I could call somebody for backup to help me out, but ain't nobody got you like yourself, as Gears is out here throwing 2 versions of them and getting the big clothesline, looking phenomenal in that first game.
Single Serena throw. Stagger pressure, not opening up Gur at all.
Gur just not dealing with any of that. Actually, that down one's got some range to it as he just pushed him back, saying, no, I'm not going to deal with that whatsoever. Backing himself off all the way over to the other side because the Lao plus the NATO has been great. And yet another snap. He's been so good at those. It's like poetry.
How did you survive? You were in a sandstorm.
I was good. I'm not gonna lie, I almost made it the Rudy Sandstorm joke. We are way too past that point to be doing that right now.
That'd be too Darude.
But right now, the lockdown is available for Dragon. He does have a slight life lead, but it is very scary to play Geras at any ranges because at any moment he too has great advancing normals like so. We're cashing it all out here. Okay.
I'm back, y'all. My bad. My bad. I'm back.
What is this dip? Yo!
Hey!
Holy crap.
Yo, stop! 500 damage. That
was insane.
Crazy. But this is still an opportunity.
Dragon's still in it, though. Ooh, the risk.
Up until that very moment right there where he dashed right in front of the Geras' face and got punched for it.
I'm trying to show y'all what the players get real quick.
We've only been seeing the dials being used.
Okay, so first,
teleporting out of problems.
Yeah.
Now we get to see what it's used.
First, 1200, 600, 400, 300, 150,
so
100. Okay. So this is a $600 money match.
Make you rethink all of your
and the
actions,
pride
and
of winning,
that's
obviously.
Exactly why we're going to go back to the character select screen for Dragon to think about this for a second.
That's why you don't let Geras get a time clock.
Just
All right.
don't let him play. Just don't let him play the game. It's just as simple as don't get hit, right?
Simply do not get touched. But what if he stops time? Then you're definitely going to get touched. Dragon really taking a moment to...
Did MK used to have more prize money? At times. Like, there were moments where there's, like, a good pro-com and stuff. It was never that crazy, though.
Think about it anymore.
Like, it was always like poverty esports, but like we had hopes of, like, you know, it growing into something more, but it actually like diminished. We didn't know we were in the good old days back then. No one told us. We were like Andy Bernard. The content's good, though.
Before, Sindel, of course, does have the fireball game plan. Being able to hang out in the back, not something we're not unfamiliar
I'm looking forward to... I wish they would interview Gur after he wins. If he wins, I mean, like, let's not count on Dragon, but... Gur's looking strong right now.
Tough for Geras to deal with because you only have Kombat to really help you out in a full screen situation. The rewind works out though.
You know, I just realized essentially if Sindel has Tremor as a cameo, it's basically Cetrion. Anyways, putting that fear and making people feel some type of way.
That wasn't a fear at all.
Right now, again, Geras is so good at playing that same range, but the walk-up air fireball into the confirm, however, the time dials were already established to make sure that nothing happens.
Another time dial set up.
Well, Street Fighter prize pools are kind of deceiving. So like the prize pool for Capcom Cup is 2 mil,
very similar to
but like they really want like the marketing of like first getting a mil and like second getting a lot. Once you trickle down to like fifth gets like 15K. Like that's, I don't know, that's pretty bad in my opinion. You might be like fifth getting 15K, how is that bad? For Capcom Cup Finals when it's a 2 mil pot, I feel like it should trickle down better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Dragon at the last
I don't know. I feel like it should trickle down better than that.
But Gur,
for a $2 million pot.
I don't know if this kills here, but Dragon has the opportunity to maybe do it one more time.
Is that gonna kill? Yeah, for sure.
That one is gonna kill. Okay, all right. So, the only reason why I didn't believe in that because last time I thought he was definitely dead. They weren't.
So you still have to rely on content in Street Fighter. You can't be like the $2 million pot changes nothing.
Gur just looks so. He just looks so poised.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
like, don't get me wrong, for like the top 4 in Capcom Cup at the end, it'll be life-changing stuff, but like...
But yeah, like, it's, again, a mental endurance game in this type of matchup here when the opponent...
I mean, 15K is a lot of money, right? But like, I don't know. 5th at Capcom Cup is fucking crazy. Like, when you think about all the shit you got to go through to get there, I don't know.
There is a reason why.
Yeah, first is a mill, yeah. Whoever gets first, they might not even enter next season. I wouldn't. I just fucking... I'd be like chilling like Conor McGregor. I'm not even entering Capcom Cup.
That has not been trumped yet by anyone.
Yeah, the level of grind you got to put in for that 15K is like insane. But I mean, here's the thing: a lot of those players, they get like salaries and like they have good YouTubes and Twitches, so it works out, right? But that prize pool itself isn't doing much as far as like a yearly salary unless you get top 4. If you get top 4, then you know, especially if you get that first place, you might be fucking you'll be set for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need the next Capcom Cup.
There's not really much you can do here. He's gonna
you don't need that YouTube upload.
No shot. No way. No way.
No, you have to confirm with the fatal blow in order to take the round here.
Okay.
Not succeed.
That time, once again, a throw doesn't kill you. Therefore, you block and make sure you don't throw that game. There's been so many other times where Dragon actually won that exact situation, including that 1 second timer we saw last time. So Gur not letting that happen to him, and now is up 2-0 in the set. I'm super curious as to
you'd spend that mill in a month? No way.
Or if he goes back to the Astra. Gur already locking in, of course, and we're gonna.
How hard would it be for a Street Fighter 6 Pro to convert to MK1?
This will be the play to try and take it
I have no idea.
I mean, the game certainly went longer, right? Like, that is for a fact. But also the damage output.
Like Punk does good when he plays MK, but he's always played NRS games though. So it's not like someone just converting. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's all about getting that meter as well. Very similar to the Astra play before. You need to have access to meter so you can shut down any big combos. And you already have the Scream as a combo extender, so you don't need to use bar half the time.
Right.
You impulse bought 1K headphones? Yeah, I just spent 1K on computer parts, and all it did was make my computer worse. So I'm a little down bad right now, but it is what it is.
Yeah, full combo punish off of that situation and guarantees that he gets a
I gotta figure it out though to make these parts work better. Favorite MK competitive wise? It doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. I just go with the flow.
Just playing phenomenally right now.
Yeah, Coach Steve's been always played NRS games, I believe.
But you need to find your moments, much like that overhead right there.
Yeah.
And one more game away from solidifying that.
I might have to consider that, Chonka. I'm running out of options. Hope is closing.
What does Dragon do in this matchup? Like, Astro wasn't the solve here. I feel like Astro was getting a little bit more mileage than what Sindel was. But it was just the damage output of Gur and all that work. It's exhausting putting work, and Gur just rewinds.
I think the main thing Dragon had in mind was being able to high-low mix him what we saw off those back two cancels, and Gur revealed he's not going to get cooked by that. So once that was gone, the win condition was set to a zone, and the zone war has not been in Dragon's favor so far.
All right, well, there's that back throw here. Great positioning. Got the opener.
All right, that's the first time he's finally got it, and we say, no, you didn't. Oh, wait. Big pickup. Okay, he already used it, so this is a lot of damage opportunity, and you go for a restand at the end. Okay, he actually didn't go for the restand. That kind of tripped me up.
And just outside of Fatal Blow opportunity here for Gur. There we go. We got back into it.
All right, Fatal Blow is on deck.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like that press conference with Sean and Drickus was like one of the first times where I didn't really like Sean. Like, he didn't come off very well in that one, at least to me. Like, normally Sean says some sus stuff, and I'm like, You know, it doesn't matter. He's based.
But
like, I don't know. That press conference, he didn't do that good.
And he doesn't block the mix, and Gur with the pop-off as he deserves
Let's go.
to,
Let's go. Let's get it.
Be your DreamHack
Let's
2023 champion for Mortal Kombat 1.
That was awesome.
Setup here too, the low hat jump in.
Give him an interview, please. I want to see the interview so bad.
Because you're going to get stuffed by the low hat. It's just, you take a trade at best.
That was awesome.
So stoked for this victory here. I mean, well done. Taking Geras, a character.
Hold on, I need to see that again. I need to see that again.
Much like that team name, dynamic.
If that doesn't fill you with joy, what does, you know?
Up there on the stage, as Gur who was in the way. The pop-off as he deserves to, as Gur will be
Hell yeah.
your DreamHack 2023
Hell yeah.
As he
How's that not fill you with joy?
Gur will be your DreamHack 2023 champion.
Dude, that's awesome.
What a setup here to the low hat.
The pop-off as he deserves to, as Gur will be your DreamHack 2023 champion for Mortal Kombat 1.
If that doesn't fill you with joy, what does? What does? What does?
You know where we're gonna go, but I mean,
Dragon used Oscar and Sindel.
First cast, really, we had a couple Johnnies out here, right? But also just having an appearance of Havoc, having Geras, Smoke play as well.
Sub-Zero showed up in this. We saw the Smoke counter pick from Pulse. Also, not even just Sub-Zero, but the General Shouter showed up as well. It was as entertaining as you could ask for. It was constant game fives, constant chains ups, even after the early 3-0s that happened. Dragon looking like true form once again, and Gur taking it all home. Honestly, and again, also go throw some follows and some just go show some support to those Twitters as well, because it's not just those two. Dialogue, Just Nasty. We're talking about the new all-stars here.